Today I'm going to read a part of a folk tale that I published in this book. The title is Kuazinyobo, which I've translated as The Wife Who Never Eats. Once upon a time, there was a man who was as stingy could be. What I really need, he muttered to himself while out tilling his fields, is a wife who will work for me but never eats. It wasn't long before a woman appeared at the home of this cheapskate. I can work like the devil and I never eat, so please make me your wife, she said, and at that the man took her as his wife. Now she really worked like the devil from dawn to dusk, both in the fields and at home, without taking so much as a mouthful to eat, and the man was most pleased with himself. But then he noticed that the amount of rice in his storehouse had begun to get smaller and smaller ever since the woman had come to live with him. So one day, after telling her he was off to work and making to go out, he hid himself in the rafters and waited to see what she would do. What did he see but his wife, who was never supposed to eat anything at all, cooking up an enormous amount of rice in a cauldron. She made a gigantic pile of rice balls with the cooked rice and then, in a flash, let down her long, stringy hair to reveal a huge mouth at the very top of her head. Yum, yum, she said, stuffing the rice balls down her head. Eat up, down the hatch. The man's wife was none other than a witch, and he quaked and shivered and shook. And here is a lovely illustration of Kuazinyobo, the wife who never eats, with a pile of rice balls in her head.